Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Erica, or Ricky Mickey Plans, and I am planning another week because the weeks keep coming, so I keep planning. And this is the week of March 18th through the 24th. I'm just coming off of spring break as a public school teacher and getting back into real life again, and we're just zipping right into real life. It's going to be a busy one. March, if you didn't know, here's my little PSA for you. March is Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month. It's a disease, a neurological disease that they don't have a cure for yet. And we really want a cure for it. So last week was actually like MS week, even though the whole thing is MS month. But it was spring break, so I did spring break stuff. So I'm doing MS a week late, but that's okay. So these are just some stickers. I kind of pulled some images off online, nothing big, and I'm using those. And then I know I'm using Kelva Plans Roy G. Biv Volume 2 book with their orange stickers. They've got a little blue in them, which I think is actually kind of cool. So I'm going to use these along with these to plan my crazy week. So I'm going to start with this big one that is made to go across the bottom. It's made to go across the working section, and I think I'll do that. I'm a little afraid of losing that much functionality, but I think I'll be okay. So I'm gonna put that there. I could put another one at the top. I don't know that I want to, though. I don't know that I want to. I really don't want to lose all that functionality. I could put it at the top and just put my list stickers over top of it. Maybe I'll do that. It seems kind of predictable, though. Is it kind of predictable? That's all the boxes I have left. I liked these, this color of box stickers, obviously. What do you think? Too predictable to just go like that? Maybe. What if I cut it? That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I've got this. I'm gonna cut it a bit. It's just a little too big and I need it slightly smaller. So I don't advise doing this with a plastic ruler, but it's the only ruler I've got, because when you do this with a plastic ruler, you can slice part of the plastic off the ruler. It's really much better to do it with a metal ruler, but you have what you have, right? And this is what I have. I think this is a much more manageable size for what I was wanting to do. So I'm gonna put this here. You know what else I'm gonna do? She leaves a really big, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but a really big clear border around these stickers. I'm sure she has a reason, but I feel like it's just way too big. And again, takes up some functional space because it's hard to write on a clear sticker. And this border is pretty much just one big clear sticker, right? So, like I said, I'm sure she has a reason, has something to do with where it's printed and how they cut it and things like that. But it's too much for me in my functional planning life. Ta-da! There we go. Maybe I should have done that with the bottom too, but I'm not peeling that up. So it's just gonna stay. And so now I have this little piece here that I'm going to move because it's the exact width of my book and it'll stick out. So I'm just going to do this, and this may be washi-ish. Washi, not really washi, but washi-ish in this spread or a different spread. We shall see. Oh, I'm really wishing I'd have trimmed this one. I wonder if I can pull it up. Not well. Is it worth pulling up with some undo? Is this worth it? I don't know, but I'm doing it. So again, lay that on a sticker sheet. This is just one I pulled from an old book. I could go and measure so that I cut it the exact same way I did the other one, but I'm not that worried about it. So I'm just going to take it, try to get it relatively straight, cut it, and when I put it back on, it'll be a little shorter. By the way, Undo is just this magical liquid that takes the stick off of stickies temporarily, but then it lets it go back on, so stickers become sticky again. I meant to cut that border. I'm not doing that though. Yeah. So that's awesome. And then this again can go back in my book as like a possible washi strip for today or the future, who knows. Yeah, I think that's much more manageable. I do again wish I'd have cut along that border, but I don't think I want to pull it up a second time. So I think it's just going to stay that way. Now I've got another little decorative area here that I could put another sticker. By the way, if you're wondering about this layout, does that fit? Doesn't quite fit. One of these will fit. Maybe I'll use this and just not let it be perfect. Anyway, as I was saying, this layout is one that, now I'm gonna use a smaller one. I am totally interrupting myself. This layout is one that I have created to sort of, it kind of mimics, and it's definitely inspired by Happy Planner, but I moved all the activities and appointments to one side so I can have all my to-do lists on the other, and it works really well for me. All right, I've nixed 2 ideas so far, so now I'm gonna try a third. Here's the thing, I know I'm going to put something, either this or this or this, up here. But I also want some florals to kind of tie in the other side of this spread, you know, the other page. So I'm trying to just get the florals right so that they'll end up behind whatever I end up putting on here. Just easier said than done when I don't know what I'm putting on here yet. Something like that. Yeah, sure. Okay, so now what do I want to put? This one's actually really big. This one's really big, so probably this one. Yeah, that'll do. Nope, I made that too big too. I did not measure these stickers. I just kind of went for it. So it'll have to be something else. Maybe it'll just be the sticker. You know, the what do you call this thing? The ribbon. What if I do it as the ribbon? And I could put one of these little butterflies with it too. So maybe I'll pull this down a little further. Excuse me as I peel up my sticker. Okay, so I'll put this down a little further and over even. And then I'll have this little butterfly that is also the awareness ribbon. See his little body with the ribbon. He's cute. I like him. Okay. Yeah, it's not really what I was picturing, but I think it's what we're gonna have. So I will cut this little bit of the sticker off and move on a bit. So that is my major decoration. I know I have a ton more here, but that'll get sprinkled throughout. So now I'm going to start with some function. I don't have many boxes left from her actual book. I can go ahead and grab this one that I will use for steps. So I will put you down here. I don't think I'm gonna have a need for that. I really don't, but I'll keep it around. So let's see, what other boxes should I use? All right, I'm probably gonna use some of these from the Pride book because it's a rainbow book as well. I know that I need to do some function, and I'm just gonna use some boxes I've made in order to pull this off. So let's see, how are we gonna make this work? I know I need 5 boxes for rehearsals that my husband and I will be working together for the High School Musical. And so I'm going to put this one. I've got too many stickers on my hands. Ugh. All right, so I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it here. Here. So I like these little square boxes for things that I don't know. In this case, I'm using them for things just for these rehearsals. I should just be clear, because I don't, how do I say this? I want them to all go together, even though they're on different days. Am I making sense with that? Because they are all musical rehearsals. And there are 2 on this day because one is the high school musical and one is my elementary musical. Yeah, a lot's going on. Whole lot. Whole lot. So because these are all kind of the same event happening, obviously on different days, I want to mark them similarly. I hope that makes sense. Again, I have my elementary musical at the same time that he's going to be directing the high school musical rehearsal on Thursday as well. So yeah, it's our life gets kind of confusing, but this is why I need a planner. Is because life gets confusing, right? So that's why I have a planner, is for that very reason. So let me talk about my Post-its here. These are reoccurring events that happen pretty much every week. And yeah, I'm gonna use these stickers. I was gonna use the ones I made, but for now I'm gonna use these, I think. So let's get one of these for choir rehearsal that we will have on Wednesday. And let's get one of these for my husband's game night that he will have on Thursday. Did I call that Thursday? I meant Wednesday if I said Thursday. I don't know if I said that right. In my head, I called that Thursday, but I don't know if I did. And then I think we're going to have a game night on Friday. And this would be my husband and I both with some friends of ours. And I use a bigger sticker for this one because I put more information. Because where we have it, the time we have it, you know, if there are special meal plans or something change from week to week. So I want a bigger sticker for that. Church on Sunday is a slightly bigger sticker because sometimes it's just plain old church. Sometimes we have something extra going on. So all that kind of stuff. Plus I think, if I recall, I think this week, I'm gonna have to go look. I think this is Palm Sunday. If this is Palm Sunday, I need an even bigger sticker. It is. And this book doesn't have any more big stickers. So I'm going to steal this one from here. And I'm going to use it over here. Palm Sunday this year is a big deal for us because we have a big choir thing at church. And so I need to mark that pretty big. That's kind of a lot. So I use this sticker for our game night. Ta-da! Easy peasy. Let's see. That means we have a rehearsal for said church thing on Saturday. So I'm going to use, I guess I'm going to use this one for that rehearsal. So this is Saturday's rehearsal for church. So now all of these things that are on Post-its get moved to next week so that I don't even have to think about it next week. It's just there. So it does make planning a lot easier for me. Now, what else do I have to mark in here that's a little different? We're getting the car repaired on Thursday. This is a car that's been repaired 100,000 times. I'm kind of getting over it. So, did I call that Thursday again? In my head, I'm saying Thursday every time. I don't know if I did. Tuesday. Oh, goodness. Which means we'll have to drop the car off on Tuesday. I called it Tuesday. Did you hear that? So I'm going to take my clean color dot marker and I'm going to go ahead and put a dot here to remind myself that we have to drop off the car. And I'll write that there. What else? What else? Thinking. Oh, I know. I have a meeting I want to go to on this night. Kind of a big deal. There is my son is graduating in May, and the school he goes to has like a whole like graduation week. Like there are like multiple days of activities. And so there's a Zoom meeting basically telling parents about commencement week on this night. So I'm going to take one of these stickers I made long ago for some other spread. And I'm going to put this here for my Zoom commencement meeting. Yeah, so there we go. That's a big deal. Okay, I'm pulling out the yellow fall book. I'm thinking of sticking this guy in here just on Palm Sunday. Just because it's kind of a big deal, like I said. So I'm going to put that right there. I will end up having to cut it slightly because of the mushroom hole there, but that's not a big deal. Okay, liking that. I think that's it functionally. Let me double check. Yeah, that's it for as far as things that I know I have happening this week. Other things will come up, which is why I will carry my clean color dot marker around with me. I will put dots similar to this all around my page as things come up, you know, because not everything is known about ahead of time, right? So that's how that will work. Now, this side of the page is where I have some to-do lists, and I need more stickers for that. Let's see what I've got in here. You know what? I'm going to pull some black over. So I'm going to take some of these. Not sure what these are called. They're not half-size boxes, but I like this size regardless, whatever it's called. Oh wait, I have some that I printed that are orange. Or should I use them? Or should I carry the black over? I have these. Maybe I use one orange and two black. Or does that look too Halloween? What do you think? Red or orange or black? I don't have any black on this side of the page. I think I need to use the black. I printed the orange, but I'm gonna use the black. I printed the black too, but just a long time ago. So I put one sticker here for one of my to-do lists. I will put one right here. And I'm just putting them on different, like not straight across from each other, just for a little bit of visual interest. But it really doesn't make a difference if you do that or not. And again, you're not gonna copy what I do anyway. You're just hopefully getting a little inspired by what I do. So I'm not worried about that. Oof, dropping stuff. And then I will get my fancy Ziploc bag that has my icon stickers in it. And I will start iconing this up. So these are clear stickers that I made on address label paper. And I will use these for our musical rehearsals. Just kind of stick these here. I would put them over top of the boxes, but I didn't think about it when I made them clear that you can't really, the black line when you put it on top of a box shines through. Can you see that? And so it doesn't really look like a face anymore. So I shouldn't have put them on clear, but I did, and it's done. So that's all right. I could put one of these, but I'm not going to. I don't think I have any dog stuff this week. I do have trash night. I have a plethora of trash night stickers to choose from which to choose. I don't want that one. I don't think I want gray, so do I want black or do I want gold? Let's get a teeny bit of sparkle on this page and use gold. So I will take this little trash can, and that is for trash night. And just as before, that will move to next week. And let's see what else we've got. See, the icon stickers just kind of help me also double check that I've got something for every night. Or how do I say this? That I've put everything down that I need to put. Does that make sense? Friday is Jean's day at work. So I'll put that. See, that's something I might have forgotten to put in, but because I'm looking through my icons, that helped me remember. These are actually the same. They're both for the game we play, but I don't have any orange, so I'm just going to use these black ones. So these are just the icons that go with our game night. If you don't know the icon, it's Dungeons and Dragons. I'll just say it. That's what we play, and it's kind of fun. I have a syringe sticker for shot night. We have a family member who needs a shot once a week for maintenance meds. And I think insurance is getting worked out for that. So I'm not using it this week because it's not worked out yet. But I think we should have it worked out for next week. So I'm really, fingers crossed for that and all that. Please, please, please. Really hoping that works out. All right. Next, I need my labels for these. And I thought I had a little label sheet, but I'm going to use these big ones, I guess. So this one I use for at home. And then I have one for at work. And then somewhere in my stack of stuff, I should have one for errands. There it is. And so now I will take these and I will just plunk them in here. I could handwrite these. I don't need stickers. But when I figured out I could make stickers with address label paper, I got super excited and I made a bunch. You know, when you learn something, you're like, I just have to do this a lot. And I did it. So that's what these are from, is from doing that a lot. It made me happy. I don't know. Now let's see what else I can put on here. What else can I put on here? I could put, I kind of like this one. Peace, Love, Cure. So I think I'll put it, where will I put it? I could just put it in the middle and right around it. I did that last week. I don't normally show after the pin, but I will. I put these boxes just kind of scattered, and I kind of love what it did for, you know, breaking up the to-do list. So I could do that. I could just put it here. It's kind of big. I should have made this smaller is the thing. Maybe I'll put it here because I don't usually have a ton for errands. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. And then let's put just a little MS thing down here. A little swishy thing. And I printed off these feathers. Don't really know why, but I did. Oh, because it went with this little thing. You see that? And I just pulled that feather out of there because I thought it was cute. But feather's not really a sign of MS. Like, a sign of MS. A sign that MS uses. The butterflies, usually, they're one that they make more use out of. So I think I'll put the butterfly right here. Oh, and I have to label my steps box. That I do want to do. So I'm going to take one of these that I printed. Do you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. I've got my window open and my neighbors. You have to remember, I live in a very rural area, okay? My neighbors have an emu. Yep, an emu. And my dogs think that they're supposed to bark at the emu every time the emu is out. I don't know why, because that emu is so much. I have big dogs, and that emu is bigger than my dogs. Like, he would take them out. But the emu is so cute because he just comes and he stands at the edge of his fence, which is actually, like, there's a yard in between emu yard, other neighbor, our yard, right? But he'll stand at the edge of his fence, and my dogs will stand at the edge of their fence, and he just looks at them, and they bark, and he's just staring like, come on, try it. It's so cute. It's so funny. Because they're never going to get that emu. Never going to happen. So anyway, all that was to say, I think my dogs are probably barking at the emu right now. So I'm going to take this MS ribbon, just because I've got it printed. I'm going to put it there. I could put an MS ribbon with this little swish. Maybe I should slide the swish over. Slide the swish over. Let's slide it this way. Don't know why I'm getting all weird about the word slide all of a sudden. And we'll put this ribbon right here. That'll make it easier to write on Sunday. If I'd reversed them, I like starting at the left side of the margin. And if I'd have reversed these, it would have covered the left side of the margin and I couldn't do it, and that would bug me. That's just me. It's just me. Should I break this up a little like I did last week? I could. I mean, I kind of liked it. Like it made the to-do list less intimidating, and I could put like more important things in the boxes. I don't know. You know what? Whatever. Why not? It's my planner. Since I've got a rainbow here, should I put a rainbow one? Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna put this one here. I know I said I was spacing them out, but I can't write on this anyway because it's so much floral. And you're probably like, why'd you put the floral if you're gonna cover it up? Well, because it still peeks through and it's still some texture and I still like it. That's why. And then I'm gonna put this one here, maybe. I don't want it to be stair-stepped, but I don't want it crammed in here because that's real tight. And if I put it down here, what's the point? So it kind of has to come in this area somewhere. I mean, stair steps doesn't look bad, but I don't really want it. So I'm gonna do this and put that there. So like, you know, whatever is the kind of 1 or 2 more important things to do next week, I will put in that box. I thought that I might pull out the farmhouse book and put in a little alarm clock here. Maybe I will, just because we've been sleeping in over break and it's gonna feel early on Monday morning. In fact, maybe I will also pull out this Choose Happy book and get a coffee sticker. I don't really drink coffee. This will be Diet Dr. Pepper, but they don't make Diet Dr. Pepper stickers. So it's a coffee sticker, but it's still, the idea is I'm gonna need some liquid energy on that day. Because not only have we been sleeping late the week before this, but it was daylight savings time, which really messed with us. Like, that's gonna come early that morning. It's gonna be hard, but we'll make it. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's all good. Shall I put a sticker here? Yeah, that's too much in it. All right, what could do? Nope. Okay. Sometimes enough is enough, and you just let it be. I think I'm gonna let it be. All right. I think I don't love this area. Something about it isn't right for me. Maybe it needs another floral. Maybe I need to put. Maybe I should have used that big one in the first place, but I didn't. So I think now I'm just gonna put a third one in here. I think it just looks a little, oops, could you hear that? I ripped his little antenna off. It just looks a little bare right there. So I think I'm gonna stick another sticker in there so that maybe it'll have the look of the whole thing as one big sticker. Something like that. And then I'll put this down. Maybe I'll like that better. What do you think? Better? Worse? I don't know. Maybe the butterfly is too much. Maybe I just need to do the ribbon and center him. Make him the focus. Maybe I'm overthinking all of this too much. I do like that better though. I do. I like that better. Maybe I'll take you. You're kind of big. I can put you right here. Yeah. It's not perfect, but it'll do. I kind of like it. And it's my planner, right? Okay. So anyway, if you know someone who has MS, please donate in honor of them this week to the MS Society, Multiple Sclerosis Society. They are researching all the time. They have not found cures, but they have found ways to slow it down, which is a huge deal. And you know what? You may not even know that you know someone with MS because it's one of those invisible diseases until it's not. Does that make sense? Like, a lot of people have it and no one knows they have it until the symptoms get so bad that they become visible. And so it's just, I feel like it's one that we're close to solving. It's not one of those unsolvable ones. And so I beg for the support on that. But yeah, that's my little PSA. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. If you liked what you saw here, I'd love a thumbs up. If you were inspired by what you saw here, I would love a subscribe. That would be awesome. And yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, help us find a cure, and happy planning. Bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out with me.